Namaste, Hari Om. Acidity is a big problem, and people really suffer with this problem so much that sometimes they're just on medication, and very surprisingly, even few of the experts suggest them that it is absolutely okay to eat medicine every single day. I've seen people saying that just like you eat food every day, what's wrong in eating medicine every day? No, medicine is not health. Medicine can be a relief, a quick relief, an instant relief, or a temporary relief, but it cannot be a lifestyle. So, if you are suffering from the problem of acidity, I'm going to share some very easy ways to say goodbye to this problem in this episode at Bharat Yoga English YouTube channel. So, acidic people go through a lot of confusions in their lives. Recently, there was an online course happening, and one of our very senior Acharya of Mokshaitan Yog Sansthan was conducting that course. And as a ritual, I had to inaugurate that course. So, I was with all the students, all the participants, and I was just speaking to them, and there was a lady, beautiful lady, and she said, Acharya ji, I am such a big follower of yours since so many years, and it's like a dream come true for me that I'm talking to you straight away. And I have a question that I'm really acidic, and I'm suffering a lot with this problem. So there was a special diet which was shared in that program. So she said, now that was a weight loss program. So she said, Acharyaji, I anyway eat too less. So do I need to opt this weight loss diet that you have shared? I said, have you joined this program for weight loss or for any other reason? So she said, no, definitely I have joined this program to lose weight because I'm really overweight. I said, then why you have a doubt that whether you should take this diet or not? So she said, because I'm already eating too less. I said, why are you eating too less? She said, because I'm so acidic that I just take one meal or two meals a day. That's it. And that too very less because I cannot eat wheat. I cannot eat pulses. I cannot eat anaj. A lot of things she said I cannot eat. So I'm just eating two meals a day because whenever I eat, it troubles me a lot. So I asked her, you're eating too less, still you have joined for this weight loss program. That simply means you are eating less, but you are eating wrong. Hmm? You're eating wrong. And that's the reason that even this acidity problem is not going and weight is also not going. Now, crux of this entire conversation is that we need to understand few very basic things about acidity. Now, she also told me one thing. I said, why you're eating too less? She said, I'm on intermittent fasting. See, I'm not against intermittent fasting. In fact, there was one of my video which you might have seen about intermittent fasting where I have explained how even the traditional way of eating, Indian eating, is just two meals a day. We have always heard do वक्त की roti, दो जून की roti. There is no three roti, three-time roti, three-time meal or four-time meal. It had always been two meals. But here point is one rule cannot be generalized and cannot be applicable to everyone. Huh? Even if it is about health, yoga, or diet, lifestyle, one rule cannot be applicable to everyone. Now, if you are acidic and you are giving so much of gap, maybe slowly you reduce this gap, but not suddenly. Like earlier, you were taking 6 meals a day, and all of a sudden you jump to just 2 meals a day, and you're giving 16 hours gap between your meal. That raises your acidity, that increases your acidity. So just see what is your diet pattern right now. You want to change it, fine, but give time. Do not jump onto such a big change all of a sudden because that increases the problem instead of decreasing. Now, what is wrong with us is that we just need some quick fix things in life. Quickly we want to lose weight, quickly we want to recover from a problem, but as quickly you get a positive result, same way with that quickness, you get a negative result. So, consistency. Consistency is the key to success, as I always say. So, what acidic people have to do is one thing, make sure that you must eat something within half an hour of waking up. So always begin your day with drinking 2 glasses of warm water, which is very, very important. And then you go for stool discharge. Just twist your body, bend a little, just do some mild twisting, squatting, and then go to the washroom and get your stool discharge, which is very, very important if you suffer from the problem of acidity. Make sure you're drinking water in the sitting position and not in the standing position. First thing. Second, within first half an hour of your waking up time, you must consume something. Now, when I say something, make sure that something is never a tea, is never a coffee, is not any detox drink. No, especially for acidic people, I'm talking about. No. What that first thing should be is a piece of fruit, maybe a banana, 2 bananas, maybe an apple, or any seasonal fruit, or it can be coconut water, or it can be soaked almonds, soaked raisins. That's it. Okay. Now, when eat at least minimum 3 meals a day at proper time. If you are acidic, first thing which is very, very important is never skip your meal. Never skip your meal. The second is, now question is, oh, Acharya, do we want to lose weight? But then how do we cope up? Like if we are eating whole day, how can we lose weight? Because uh, we are not asking you to eat whole day. Take 3 meals, but take it half of your hunger, which is very important. Always begin your each meal with 2 glasses of water 15 minutes prior to the meal. And it's better if you begin your lunch and dinner with 2 glasses of water half an hour before your meal. And then salad, raw salad, 15 minutes before the meal. And then you take your main meal. Now, if you adapt this habit, you can never have acidity. Okay. Now, second thing, which is very important. And then it is said half of your tummy shall be filled by food, half, like half, quarter shall be filled by water, and quarter with air. Now, what happened? You're not drinking water before your meal, you're just filling your stomach so much with food. You're not leaving space for air, and then you're passing air whole day, and you say, oh, too much of acidity, and people are like really troubled with your presence. Don't do that. So rule is always 1/4 of your tummy shall be filled with water, 1/4 with air, leave place for air, and only half of the tummy shall be filled with food. How do we do that? As I said, always begin your meal with 2 glasses of water 15 minutes or half an hour prior to your meal. Then eat your meal half of your hunger and leave that 1/4 space for air to digest your food. But on the contrary, what we do is we eat so much and then after our meal we drink water. Among kids, it is a latest trend that they eat their meals with a drink in their hand, which is so, so wrong. Tell your kids not to do that. There is a reason that our ancestors had been telling all the time, do not drink water with your meal or after your meal. Correct time to drink water is before your meal. So that's rule number 2. Okay. Now let's come to rule number 3, which is after your meals, never sit down. Never ever sit down. What do we have to do after meals, Acharya? You need to do some very mild walking. Always make it a rule. After my meal, I'm going to just do some mild walking. And when I say mild walking, it is mild walking, not that you're just running or you're doing brisk walk or you're just walking too fast. No, just do a little bit of mild walking for 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. That way, you can also reduce weight and also you can say goodbye to acidity. Now, Vayu Mudra. So first finger, tip of the first finger, place it at the root of thumb and then fold your thumb. First fingertip at the root of your thumb, fold your thumb. Rest of the 3 fingers are going to remain straight. Join them together and place your hands in such a way that palms shall face upward and not downward. So put it on your knees. just 30 seconds of this. So after your meal, first walk for 20 minutes or so, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, mild walking, then sit in Vayu Mudra for 30 seconds. That's it, not much. Ati Sarvatra Varjit. And then if you have space where you can sit in Vajrasan, wonderful. If you have no space where you can sit in Vajrasan, or maybe you have space where you can lie down, then wonderful, great. What you have to do is lie down on your right side for 8 breaths. Okay? 8 breath means not this, just 8 count. So one, two. Normal breathing, what your normal breath count is, that way count 8 breath. 2, 3, that way 8. And then lie down straight on your back for 16. 8 double 16. So 8, 16, and then 32 on your left side. Okay, do not make this 32 320. Many people do that, they just fall asleep. We should never sleep after our meals. So let me just quickly repeat it. 8 counts on your right side, 16 on your back, and 32 on your left. That's it. Now, next very important rule is do not eat after 7 p.m. because that's very, very important. Use very less spices, but do not make a habit of eating nothing. Nothing in the sense that, oh, I'm taking raw, or I'm just not taking grains, I'm not taking pulses. Eat everything, but in smaller quantity, and make a balance of your diet. Do not eat after 7 p.m. Finish your meal by 7 p.m. and always finish your day with a glass of lukewarm milk. So take a glass of lukewarm milk and add a pinch of turmeric, haldi in it, which will help you in sound sleep, and also it will clear your bowel next morning. And just these very simple ways, and you can just say goodbye to your acidity and make a journal. Just write down your triggers. Every problem has trigger. I always tell all my patients, just write down your triggers. If you are having migraine, just write down what are the reasons, which day I had migraine, what did I eat, what did I do, what did I think, what was my stress level. Same way for your acidity, because acidity is also not only through your stomach, it is connected directly to your brain. So is this stress that's creating your acidity, or is it any food that's creating acidity? So just note down your triggers. That will help you better in better healing. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, everyone, and keep sending us your questions. We would be really, really happy to answer all your queries. And we're really grateful to you for joining us at Bharat Yoga English. And you should also be grateful to Bharat Yoga team, uh, because this team is really working hard to bring all these videos to you. It takes a lot of my time as well. So how the way you can contribute is share these videos with your loved ones, not because of any other reason, but basic reason is maybe one of your share can help someone who's dealing badly with a problem. So share these videos at your social media platforms, wherever you think that it can help people, and be a part of this beautiful initiative of Bharat Yoga, of bringing positive change in people's lives and making this world a better place with yoga and right lifestyle and spirituality. Lots of love and blessings for all of you. Hari Om.